All right, welcome to Big Purpose Mastermind. Super excited to have you on the show today. So this week we're talking Les Brown. This is going to be amazing. I'm so excited to be able to get into this with you. Excited to share what we have. Before that, let me back up just a little bit. First of all, let me tell you the purpose of Big Purpose Mastermind. It is for anybody who feels they have a calling, a mission, a big purpose, bigger than themselves to be able to accomplish, and they want help doing that. We're looking at the masters of influence, those people who have lived or are living their purpose and their calling, and we're looking at what they do to be able to do that, and we're getting some ideas so that they can help you with wherever you're at and whatever message you have to share, whatever is inside of you. You know, that little voice is telling you you were meant for more, and here's what you need to be able to do. So that's what the purpose of Big Purpose Mastermind is, and so excited to have you here. I will give you a heads up just real quick. I believe our time is going to change. I've been doing 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time for these. I think we actually might push it ahead, and it'll go to 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So that'd be 8 a.m. Mountain. What is that, 7 Pacific? Okay, so that'll start next week. Just wanted to give you a heads up on that. Okay, so this week we're talking Les Brown, and I'm so excited to share this with you. Okay, so let me just tell you a little bit. So you know who Les Brown is, right? I mean, he's a legend. He's been there. He's been out here forever as a motivational speaker. Just amazing guy. Let me tell you a little kind of connection that I have with him. So in one of the many low points of my life, and trust me, I had many, and this one was a low financially, just super struggling, not sure how I was going to make ends meet, not sure how I was going to be able to provide for my family, and just struggling, and also trying to figure out what is my purpose and how do I live that? Well, I remember it was a winter day, tons of snow, just kept snowing all day, and I put on some headphones and I went out to shovel, and there was a ton to shovel. And so I was out there a good long time, and I had started to download these like motivational mornings. And I can't remember who put it all together, but they had all of these great, amazing motivational speakers. And it seemed like in every mix, in every playlist, Les Brown was always there. And one of the messages that he talked about was he would always talk about your greatness within you, but he would also talk about if you can, like if you fall down, just make sure you fall down on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. And he had such great faith and such hope, and he was just such a fantastic motivational speaker. I loved his stuff, and so I've been connected, with him emotionally as a spirit brother there, and excited to bring him to you. So I'm going to share with you some of the things that he's done. Actually, I just remembered I wanted to share this with you. Let me add this up into the captions. Oh, it's in chat. Okay. Bink. Okay, so before I get too far into this, if you want to get any of the archives, like if you want to see his message today, or you want to get anything that we've done before, last week we talked Meg Johnson. I'll go over this again at the end, but you can find all of her episodes right here at schoolofhumanity.tv. Absolutely for free. Just wanted to put that out there so that you knew where to find that. And this week is Les Brown week. So here's what we've got this week. So let me just kind of make this bigger so you can see that good. Okay, so today we're going to talk about his origin story and how he uses that to make a difference. Actually, maybe we're going to talk a little less about his origin story, but how he pulls your origin story out from within you. He does amazing stuff. He believes you truly are meant for greatness, and he wants you to live that. And so we're going to talk about how he pulls that out from you, okay? Tomorrow, we're going to talk about overcoming fear, overcoming obstacles. He's got some great stuff here. On Wednesday, we'll talk about how he's using video to accomplish his big purpose. He's, I think, 77, and he is doing like Facebook Lives all the time. He's connecting with people. He's showing up. He's doing some great stuff. We'll talk about that. And then on Thursday, we'll talk about his innovative video strategies. And then that takes us to Thursday. I'm still working on Friday's show. Honestly, I'm reaching out to him. I think it'd be awesome to have him on an interview, just like we did with Meg Johnson, and be able to just talk directly with him about purpose, about some of the things that we've got, and actually have some people on to ask him that question. So anyway, I don't have Friday's show all figured out, but this week it will be 10 a.m. Mountain Time for a live stream here. If you're on live right now, give me a hashtag live. And if you're watching this as a rebroadcast, just do hashtag playback, okay? And anyway, glad to have you here. And if you're watching it in the archives, of course, you can't use chat like that, but I hope you find great value in Les's material. So with that, I think that means I can jump right into sharing his videos. So, okay. So here is a video that he recorded down when he was down in South Africa. This is one of the older videos that I found on his YouTube channel. I really like this. And actually, I'm going to stop it a few times and just talk about what I see in here. Actually, before I do that, let me just show you some of the framework stuff that I've got. Okay, so here is what I call the Spotlight 1000 strategy. This is how you can truly connect with people and make a huge difference. If you show up, if you stand out, if you speak up, and if you serve right, if you're serving right, if you're a part of the giving economy, okay? If you do these things, you can truly stand out as a leader and you can really connect with people. So you're going to be able to see that. Oh man, you're going to really see that with Les. And we'll talk about some of those things as we go through it. So with that, I'm going to just start at the beginning of his video, okay? And let's make sure that I have the volume up. And here we go.
Hello, this is Les Brown. I'm in South Africa and been working with some entrepreneurs, some life coaches, and speakers. And I was reflecting after reading some of the forms that people...
Okay, I'm going to stop it just right there because I want you to look at Les. And what is he doing? He's looking at you. Okay, he's not really looking at you. Well, he is looking at you. How is he doing that? Okay, when we use recorded technology like cameras like this, we have an opportunity to truly connect with those we serve. Okay, again, we're part of the giving economy. We are living in our purpose. We are doing what we were called and meant and prepared to do here on this earth. And when he shows up, he is looking directly into your eyes. Okay, he does that by looking at the center of the camera, but he imagines that you're there. And he imagines that you're going to hear his words and that they're going to be beneficial to him. So as you listen to him, pay attention to that eye contact because it feels like you're right there with him. I mean, you're in like the hotel room with him and he's just invited you in and you can feel like the movement of the camera a little bit. I don't know if he's using his phone or what he's doing, but like this is just a very personal connection with you. Okay, but it's very intimate. Also, you'll notice how close he is to the camera. They call this the intimate zone when you're in about within 18 inches. That's the intimate zone. That's reserved for like those people that you like most know and trust, you know, your family, your friends, those people you really care about. But he's in that space in such a comfortable, comforting sort of manner. He's become a trusted source. Okay, you can do this too. You can use trusted source video to get your message out. Okay, so with that, I'm going to just kind of keep going.
Filled out. And one of the things that really got my attention, someone wrote, "Speaking gives me life. I've got to speak."
Okay, again, look at that eye contact that he's doing with you. He's sharing a story. Speaking gives me life. I've got to speak. And he's looking right at you because he's trying to wake something up inside of you. He wants to pull out your purpose. Again, we're talking origin story. We're talking, you know, pulling out that greatness within. And here we go.
And I really identified with that person saying that. I want to ask you a question. What gives you life? What is it in this life that you're now living that you've got to do? See, having a
Okay, isn't that beautiful? He looks right at you. He pauses. Like this is just such an intimate conversation. It's him and his phone, yes, but no, it's him and you. He's making that connection with you. He's looking into your eyes. He's pulling into your, like reaching into your soul and pulling out what is it that you have absolutely got to do. Can you hear him sing it? Got to do. What is it that you've got to do? Beautiful words. Anyway, he's such a master at this. I love the way he shows up. I'm going to fast forward just a little bit to, let's see, about 2:10 in here, or about here.
And I say to you, don't give up. There's something about being here in South Africa. I've seen a level of resilience, strength, and faith, intensity. I've seen some eyes that I'll never forget. Some depth and history in those eyes.
He's looking right at you.
Those eyes are speaking to me as if there's something I'm supposed to do. Can you help me, sir?
Okay, I'm going to have to play that again for you because I just love it. Now, if you notice when he's looking right at you and he's talking about their eyes, his eyes get really big. He wants you to be able to see into his eyes. And when your eyes are open, really big like that, like you're open and you're vulnerable. If you're cautious, you know, or if you're nervous or something, like you squint your eyes like that, but he's opening them up. He's becoming very personal with you. He's reaching out to you. He wants to open up that purpose within you. And I love that he asks that question. Let me ask you a question in there. So let me just back up just a little bit.
Those eyes speaking to me as if there's something I'm supposed to do. Can you help me, sir?
Can you help me?
Can you help me?
Ah, yes.
I had to come from down deep today. My voice is challenged. It'll be back tomorrow. But I feel good. You have something special. You have gifts in you. You have greatness in you.
Isn't he awesome? I'm sorry, I just kind of geek out about this. I love that he is just pulling your origin story. He is pulling your greatness. He is pulling your purpose out of you. He pauses. He waits. He turns his head a little bit to the side. He's waiting for you to respond with what your purpose is. When he talks about those other people that he looked in their eyes, he's looking right in your eyes. And he's talking about how he had to come down deep to really connect, to give them the best that they could get. And that's what he's doing for you here. You can feel him reaching in on that. Just absolutely amazing. I'll back up just a little bit more.
But I feel good. You have something special. You have gifts in you. You have greatness in you. This is Les Brown from South Africa. Just thinking about you. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
All right. Isn't that awesome? He just fully connects with you. He's real. He's vulnerable. You're there in his hotel room. He's just talking right to you, but he's talking to you as he shares this story about these people in South Africa with this hunger and this need to live their lives. And he wants to pull that out of them and help them. And at the same time, he's talking to you. He's sharing this. Anyway, I just want to share that with you. I want to give you some of those great things that he's doing. He is a master of influence. He's using video. He's using story. He's connecting with you in marvelous ways to help you pull that out. So anyway, wanted to share that with you. Looking at the time, I want to keep this brief so that it is super quick and helpful for you. And then before we jump off, I just want to remind you, if you want to get more of the episodes, so right now we're on day 1 of Les Brown, but if you want to catch the rest of his, just come to schoolofhumanity.tv. I've got that in the chat so that it's an easy click for you to just click that and go. And then also all of Meg Johnson's stuff is all up there. On day 5, if you missed that, was an interview with her. I just watched that again yesterday because there was some stuff in there that I thought that's deeper than where I thought we'd go. And there was stuff that I missed that first time. So awesome stuff. Go back there. You can get it for free. This is schoolofhumanity.tv. We'll get you access to that. And with that, I will say I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, Les Brown, we're going to talk about overcoming obstacles. He's got some great stuff. Again, he shows up as a master of influence. And with that, you can too. We'll see you tomorrow.